What if I told you there's a country where dating still feels magical, where men openly compliment strangers, where a dinner invitation might actually mean respect, not pressure, and where being treated like a queen isn't fantasy, it's custom? No, this isn't Paris or Rome. Welcome to Georgia, the most unexpectedly romantic country you've never thought to visit. And trust me, once you experience it, you'll never forget it. Welcome to Mindful World Entertainment, where stories go beyond the surface. Here, we explore what makes us human through culture, connection, and emotion. From modern love in ancient places to the quiet customs that say more than words ever could. Every video is a journey into how people live, love, and relate around the world. If you're curious, open-minded, and ready to see the world with more heart, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and join us one story at a time. This is Mindful World Entertainment, where every culture has something to teach us. Let's get into it. Imagine arriving in a place where every smile feels genuine, where strangers invite you in for dinner like you're already family, where men are charming, expressive, and sincerely interested in who you are, not just what you look like. No, this isn't a fairy tale. For many foreign women, this is their real experience when visiting one of the most surprising destinations in the world. Georgia, the country, not the U.S. state. But what makes this tiny nation nestled between Europe and Asia so different when it comes to romance and connection? What do women from all over the world mean when they say, "I've never felt more seen" after a trip to Georgia? Is it a product of tradition, a modern cultural shift, or something more timeless? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the heart of Georgian society to explore why so many women say they've never felt more admired or more welcomed anywhere else. Georgia is a land of contrasts. Ancient monasteries perched on cliffs, lively music echoing through modern cafes, and a deep respect for history, interwoven with contemporary life. At its core is the supra, a traditional feast that's more than just a meal. It's a celebration of connection, emotion, and storytelling. Within this cultural tapestry, gender roles still hold influence. Men are often raised with a strong sense of duty to protect, to provide, and to express themselves boldly, especially in love. Women, meanwhile, are respected as the heart of the home, but also as individuals deserving admiration and care. These expectations aren't just social, they're emotional. Boys grow up watching fathers toast their mothers, guests, and neighbors with deep, poetic respect. The result? A social dynamic where Georgian men are not only unafraid to show affection, they're often expected to. This expressive nature can be surprising to outsiders, especially those used to more reserved dating cultures. Even simple things, like eye contact, holding your gaze, or offering a flower, carry real meaning here. Dating in Georgia is where tradition and modernity meet, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in tension. On one hand, younger generations in cities like Tbilisi are embracing apps like Tinder and Bumble. On the other, many still rely on introductions through family or social circles. Georgian men are generally direct. They won't shy away from complimenting you or asking to walk you home. This can feel like a welcome throwback for many visitors. There's an honesty in Georgian courtship, less games, more intention. Dates are often more formal, dinner at a nice restaurant followed by a thoughtful walk. Not just hanging out, but it's not without complexity. Public displays of affection are less common than in the West, and deeper relationships often carry family expectations. In smaller towns, it's still considered proper for a man to officially introduce himself or ask for permission to court someone. That might sound old-fashioned, but it shows how seriously relationships are taken. Still, many find this blend of old-world charm and modern flirtation refreshing and even exhilarating. Foreign women often describe their experiences in Georgia as unexpectedly moving. "I felt beautiful here. Not for how I dressed, but for how people listened," says one traveler from Canada. Others echo the same themes. Compliments that feel sincere, gentle curiosity that doesn't cross the line, and a kind of respect they hadn't realized they'd been missing. But is it all about dating? Not quite. Georgian culture places immense value on the guest. To miss data, meaning the guest is from God. Whether you're a tourist or a new acquaintance, Georgians are raised to make you feel seen. And for many women, that level of hospitality can feel deeply emotional. It's not just about romance, it's about being welcomed as a full person. In one viral TikTok, a woman describes how a man she just met offered to walk her to her guest house, not to flirt, but to make sure she got there safely. These gestures, small but meaningful, create a feeling of being valued, even protected. Still, not every friendly gesture is romantic. Much of what foreign women interpret as flirtation is, in fact, cultural politeness. Georgian men may be expressive, but they're also respectful, especially when it comes to boundaries. Understanding this cultural nuance is key. What feels like flirtation in one country might just be kindness in another. Like anywhere, it's about mutual respect, clear communication, and awareness of social context. And when those things align, something truly beautiful can happen. So, is Georgia really the one country where every man wants to be with you? Maybe not every man, but what makes Georgia different isn't a fantasy of perfect romance. It's something much deeper. The value placed on connection. Here, compliments aren't pickup lines. They're part of how people express appreciation. Kindness isn't transactional. It's tradition. And while not every man you meet is a Prince Charming, there's a real chance you'll be treated with warmth, respect, and curiosity, simply because you're human. And that, in today's world, can feel incredibly rare. It's not just that Georgian men are romantic, it's that Georgian culture still makes space for real emotion, for eye contact that lasts, for conversations that go deeper, for dinner that isn't rushed. Whether you're looking for love, companionship, or simply the joy of being appreciated, Georgia meets you where you are and invites you to slow down and be seen. Hey, before you go, if this video made you think, feel, or even just smile for a second, that's exactly what we're here for. At Mindful World Entertainment, we're building a space where culture, emotion, and human connection all come together. It's not about viral trends. It's about real people, real places, and the things that bring us closer. From dating customs in faraway countries to the way food, music, and language reveal who we are, this channel dives deeper into what really makes life meaningful and what we can learn from each other along the way. So if that resonates with you, I'd love for you to join the journey. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell so you don't miss a thing, and follow along as we explore one beautiful story at a time. New videos every week, insightful, personal, eye-opening. This is Mindful World Entertainment, and the world has so much more to show us.